Hi, IG. It's your girl, Jene Walker, the Leaders Coach. What's going on? Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what happened to my bio on my IG page. Hi, but the bio is like gone. So, like, what is that about, right? So tonight we're going to be talking about sales funnels with Ryan McClary. And y'all, I try not to like super spiritualize everything, but y'all know it's like a biblical connection, right? And so I want to talk about why sales funnels are so important for us in our business as we're talking about scaling to our first $1 billion of revenue or income or net worth in our businesses and in our investments. One of the most important things is that we're making sure that we have ourselves and our products and all of our fabulousness in front of people, because if they don't know who you are, if they don't see you, if they can't find you, then they cannot support you or patronize your business. So do me a huge favor, y'all. Go ahead and grab some folks and try to get them on. And I thought I was going to have some music going and everything for tonight, but the music is taking a long time to load. All right, so we just want to make sure that we're not allowing sabotage. Hey, I see the hearts. We're not allowing sabotage to keep us from scaling in our businesses. Hi, I see you. Alexis, good to see you. Hey, Katrina, good to see you. Katrina, request to go live. Okay, Katrina, it won't let you go live. It says you got to do some kind of upgrade in order to go live. I just tried to request you. Hey, Alexis.
Hi,
How are you?
how are you?
Doing great. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I am not live ready. Wednesdays are my days, honey.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. I just had to get myself together real quick, and I am waiting on Ryan, the funnel doctor, to come and join me.
Oh, yes. Can't wait to hear from him.
Wait, I can't wait. And so tell me, do you have any questions? Shakita, you can go next. Do you have any questions about funnels, or do you understand what funnels are? And of course, I want to talk about funnels in the context of expansion, spiritual, and
Mhm.
because if our people can't find us and can't get to us, and they don't know who we are or that we even exist, then it's going to be difficult for us to expand.
Same. Mhm.
And so it's so important for us in our businesses to make sure that we have all of the systems in place, Katrina, all of the systems in place so that they can have a funnel or a channel to get to us and all of the greatness that God has for us. So what do you think about the topic of funnels? And did you have any questions so I can
I
help?
love the topic of funnels, because as a business owner in a multiple figure scaling to a billion, I want to make sure I am attracting the right people to me, that my ad spend, the money that I'm spending on advertising and marketing, is getting a good ROI, and bringing the right people to my company who want to spend money, who are ready to purchase. So anytime, anything about the funnels and segmentation, or really attracting those right buyers, right? Your ideal clients. is always of the utmost importance to me.
Oh,
You
that,
know,
and do you currently have any funnels in place?
I have lead magnet funnels, absolutely, for every product, major product that I offer through my law firm, whether it be business formation, real estate. I have a nonprofit. I have a lead magnet that goes into a funnel, that leads into a funnel. So that's why I'm saying segmentation is so important to me, and to really identify and hone in on what that person is looking for, and are they ready, willing, and able to purchase from me. So that's very important.
So good, very important. And so I'm really interested in finding out how, billion dollar companies actually use funnels to scale from millions to billions. That's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So Ryan is charged with, you know, giving us that revelation during our coming up. So I've got him working really hard. I think this is a stretch for even the speakers that God has placed on this platform for our very first billionaire conference. Like, it's just mind blowing. I mean,
It is beyond mind blowing, because I think you said it in the very first live or post that you did about it, is that, you know, even me, I had to get over the barrier and the hurdle of being able to say that. Like, why couldn't I even say it? Like, why not? Why not? But it was such a mental block to say, I should be able to say that. But then you went into our history, and say, yes, our culture is filled with billions. There are people that come before us with the billions, and we have a right and a walking authority to get our billions. And that was such a revelation to me. Like, why was I unable to say that? So now it's a declaration. It's a daily declaration, because I wanted to sit in my spirit. I wanted to land on my children that billions is normal.
uh,
Normalize the billions.
normalize making billions. Y'all heard that? Don't y'all take it? That's my next T-shirt. That's my next T-shirt.
Get it. Get it. I see Sakina, I think that's Sakina. She commented too. She couldn't even say it. And so right out the gate, I knew that this was a word from the Lord. And I want to tell you, Dr. Jene, I feel like this is a Noah and the ark situation. Did nobody believe Noah when he started building that ark, right? Did nobody thought he was crazy when he started getting them pieces together and build this big old ark, and dealing with all these animals? You know what I mean? I felt that in my spirit. I say, here she go talking about billions. First billionaire. I said, you know what? This is a Noah in the ark situation. The Lord gave her, deposited that in her spirit to speak to us, to sow these seeds so we can go out there and get it here. And I see Ryan is here.
Come on, Ryan say I'm here. Ryan say I'm here. Don't
Woo!
get the seat too hot. Don't get the seat too hot.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. But thank you, Dr. Jene, for even sowing the seed.
Alexis, when I tell you, you have blessed me on this evening. So
Mm,
the Noah situation, I love it, because all I've been thinking is Moses and Harriet Tubman, but this is a movement that God has put in my belly, and I am building an ark. Come on, where is my bestie? I'm building an ark, and I'm building a spiritual ark. And think about it, in the Bible, when there were two angels, right? Their wings formed an ark,
Mark.
formed this ark, and they began to speak in tongues or begin to edify God. They were also edifying each other. And so I'm building an ark with those who want to come along, with those who believe that there's a window and that God is raining down billions in this season. And for those who want to build an ark with me, I dare you right now to begin to open up your mouth and give God praise. And I dare you to make this declaration that you will be the first billionaire in your family. But see, there's going to be some who just won't believe it. There's going to be some who's going to get caught out in the rain, but they won't be able to receive the blessings because they don't have faith. If you would allow me to stretch your mind in this season, if you would your faith in this season. I dare you to bring along the tools that you have, but allow us to give you some more tools in the first Billionaire Conference to help you scale to your billions. But you got to get it. You got to get it in your belly. And so thank you so much, Alexis, for joining me. Woo!
Mm,
She's
mm.
ready if you're still here in the end, but I'm going to call up Ryan at this.
Yes. Bye, everybody, and register for the first billionaire. That little word right there ain't nothing for what you about to receive at the first billionaire conference, people. Come on now. Come on now. Bye, Dr. Jene.
Bye, darling. Thank you, team. Y'all might as well go ahead and drop that link because I believe it's some people that's ready to go ahead and get that ticket right now. Ryan, you ready? Oh my gosh, y'all are y'all ready? Ryan.
Yes, I am here. Let's get some lights. Y'all can see me. So I am hyped. Y'all got me hyped already. Came on and getting the word. So I'm definitely excited to be here and drop these gems regarding funnels.
Come on and drop some gems. Now, what? So Ryan, do you need me to do a formal introduction, or can you go ahead and tell us why we call you the Funnel Doctor? How did you earn the name? How did you earn the name?
Okay, so I have been coined as the funnel doctor because I do everything related to funnels. And what a funnel is basically a sales process for your business.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to the entrepreneurs here, the business owners, those that are selling products and services, or anybody who really wants to get a message out to the masses.
Come on.
So, most of us, we start businesses and caught up in our product and service. I want to sell this. I want to sell t-shirts. I want to sell hair. I want to sell a service. I want to do financial coaching, whatever the case may be. And then we put it out there. And a lot of times we don't get the success that we really thought we were going to get.
Crickets.
Nothing. We put it on our Facebook personal page. We tell some family members. But then it's like, well, I didn't really get what I thought I was going to get. I left my job or I left my 9 to 5. But now I have to account for me stepping out on a leap of faith. And now I actually have to make money because I have to feed my family. So that's where a funnel comes in and really understanding a sales process for your business. Number one, how are people even finding your product or service? A lot of us have great products and services, but you don't want to be the best thing that no one's ever heard of.
Oh, that's so good.
And that's what happens a lot of the time. It's like, okay, it's great. I'm great at what I do. I'm a subject matter expert. But at the same time, like, people aren't actually knowing what I'm offering. So how do you get that? Well, you can do a live, you can do Facebook, you can do Instagram, you can do YouTube. There are various social media platforms you can be on. But the fastest way to do that is to do that through paid advertising. Yeah. So anybody, if you ever seen any of my ads, or if you click on my Instagram, if you click on my website, you're going to get retargeted for ads. And why am I doing that? Because I need to consistently be in front of people to acquire customers.
Come on.
You have to be consistently, keyword. I'm not talking about you doing a little boost for $10 and it's like, oh, well, Facebook ads didn't work. I'm talking about consistently staying in front of people to acquire customers on a daily basis. Yeah. So I can look every day. I can log into my account and I can see, okay, how many leads did we get today? How many customers did we get today? How many clients did we get today? All that comes from having an actual sales process in place, which we call a funnel.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And so, Ryan, what I was thinking about earlier today is that we literally have a responsibility to get in front of people. God has been showing me that this whole season is really about positioning and preparation. And like you said, if people don't know we exist, that means we're not going to be in position for the billions. And so you can't just sit around and wait for the billions to fall from the sky, but you've got to be strategic in this season. And so if you're a thousandaire, you got to get ready to be a multiple thousandaire. You got to begin to have those processes in place so that you can scale your business, so that your business is prepared for the expansion that is on the way. And so funnels really helps us to be present and to get ready for the expansion. So we've been praying, we've been asking God to enlarge us. We've been asking him to increase us and to multiply us, but then we've been hiding in the caves, right? I've got tons of stuff that I need to have out in the forefront. What good is it going to do the people that God has called to me is behind the scene? And so we're talking about being in position, you all, for your sphere of influence to be able to find you. That's right. Each and every one of us, we have a sphere. We got a group of people that God is positioning us to lead. So if we aren't in position for them to be able to find us, then we won't be able to reach the masses or the sphere of influence that God has for us. So that is what sales funnels is about. So I was studying up on funnels, and I saw that funnels really brings an awareness to about who we are. And so, say for instance, at the end of our first Billionaire conference, I want to launch a product, right? But if my people don't have an awareness of me, and it's just like their first encounter with me, they may not be ready to buy from me. Can you talk a little bit about how funnels bring like awareness to who we are and all of the amazing stuff that we have?
Definitely. And I want to shout out some folks in the chat. I see my man Terrence down there. I see Clinton, my guy. I think one of my cousins just joined. So everyone, drop your comments in if you have specific funnel questions. Like, I definitely can answer them. And, you know, while you were talking, I was really thinking, like, what I shared at first was really just the first part. Because just, you know, having something out there where people can find you, that's not enough. Because they do find you, 97%, I'm talking digital marketing lingo, 97% of the people who do find out about you for the first time are not ready to do business with you. If you first see an ad or someone in your feed or whatever, yeah, just because I saw it and I clicked on it, that doesn't mean that I know, like, and trust you.
Right?
Listen, you getting me hyped now, for real. For real, though, it's like building that know, like, and trust factor. So they say on average, you need to be seen about 7 times before someone's even ready to actually do business with you, buy from you, and so forth. You know, so if someone does find out about you or they click on your website, they click on your page, then what happens?
Come on.
You need to have something to provide them value up front. And this is important because a lot of us try to sell too early. You trying to sell to people that don't even know you. So this all comes back to having an actual process in place. So what's the first thing that you should do? The first thing you should do is actually provide value up front. So there are many different ways to do that. You can, you know, a book, a training, a course, a PDF, a download, a checklist. The list goes on and on and on. But you basically want someone to raise their hand and say, okay, I'm interested in that. Here's some value. Here's information. Here's a book, something that I want you to read and consume. And then from there, then you start the relationship.
Yeah.
So nurture them. You give them more information. People may want to do business with you, but they just need more information.
Right.
They need you to nurture them. Then you can retarget them for ads and stuff like that. And then from there, then you actually get to customer acquisition, selling stuff, rinse and repeat, nurturing them, you know, getting them to refer other people. You've referred me a lot of other clients, so thank you so much for that. To Sarah last week, who I think you referred to me as well. I think she's a singer or something like that in LA. So yeah, we had a call with her last week, so thank you for that. But it's all about really just having a process in place. And most of us were like, I launched something, I launched a course, I launched a service. Now I want to go out there and I want people to buy it. No, you have to actually think about the process from like, I'm interested to actually I'm actually becoming a customer.
Come on, look, I see one of my brother Timothy Flynn, and he is a musical genius. And so I'm just really thinking about him and his business and his capacity to be able to enlarge so that he can get more and more royalties from his music. So there's tons of stuff, even as a musician, that you can do to begin to manifest the billions in your life. So Timothy, I'm thinking about your music being on, specific platforms where you can do subscriptions, where you can kind of let people hear a little bit of your music, but in order for them to hear all of it, they have to click a button and subscribe. There are tons of ways, even in the music industry, Timothy, even teaching people how to write songs or teaching people how to change keys, teaching people, and you can do all of that straight from your phone and your computer, and then you can put your funnels in place, Timothy, so that you can begin to scale even in the music industry. So I know that you have a job, but I also know that you have a business. And Tim, this is your season to begin to expand and to go higher and to go wider and to multiply and increase in this season. Come on. Come on, come on, come on! Even in the music industry,
in
people.
any industry, like whatever that you're offering, this stuff works. It's all about having a process in place. Another thing I want to talk about is building your list. Me and you talk about this a lot.
Yes.
I'm actively trying to build my list, but that's something that I see as well, where folks don't necessarily know about it, they don't think about it, or they rely too heavily on social media. Now, I know we're on social media right now. We're on Instagram. I love Instagram. I love Facebook. I love the social media platforms. But at the end of the day, we don't own these platforms. So I've seen a lot of people build a business on the back of an Instagram page. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, let's say your page gets shut down or something happens, but you don't actually have a list of customers you can actually talk to.
Yeah.
So that's just so important. Make sure you're actively building your list, your email list, your customer list, whether people are collecting names, phone numbers, addresses, just basically collecting data, because as you see, all the companies out there, that's what they're doing. The big companies, if you go to anybody's website, what's going to pop up? A pop-up so they can collect your information. So just make sure you're actively building your list as well. Because you don't know how many people I talk to. It's like, I got 200,000 followers on Instagram. How many people in your email list? Well, it's like 300. And I'm like, you have followers, but followers are not customers.
Come on.
Followers are not. Now, I'm not saying don't get followers. You can have influencers. Followers can transition into customers. And you can say, I don't even have a lot of Instagram followers. And I'm like, it's fine, because every day I'm looking at how many customers and how many leads we're bringing in on a consistent basis to our business.
That's amazing. So can we stay with that same scenario with Minister Timothy Flynn? So say, for instance, how do you build an email list, right? So he has an Instagram, he has a Facebook, and let's just assume he doesn't have an Instagram list. What could a lead magnet or some kind of opt-in or something be in order for a musician to begin to build an email list so that they can start to sell their music or any other products, ebooks, for music, like a how-to ebook or things like that, in order to begin to scale? What's like an example of some opt-ins?
Yeah, and it really goes back to a couple things. Number one, the problem that you're solving. So we're actually not business owners, we're problem solvers. So what problem are you solving? So like for music, is it I'm bored and I want to listen to something, I want to feel good about something happened in my life, whereas though music comforts that, wherever the case may be. And another thing is, you want to make sure whatever your lead magnet is or your freebie, your giveaway, actually relates back to what you really want to sell. So I would say, as a musician or a artist, no matter what genre that you're in, you said it, it could be a free sample, it could be a song, it could be top 10 reasons why you should listen to this type of music, something like that. It could be some type of, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a download all the time. It could be a free concert that you put on every week, but people have to sign up for it. You have to put your name, you have to sign up at Eventbrite and give me your email or whatever, wherever you collect the information. And then from there, it's like, okay, we do this free concert every week. So now when my album drops, I already have a list of people that have signed up for my free concert or whatever that I can now market to when my album comes out or something like that. And that's just off the top of my head.
Ooh, that was so good. You brought the smoke. Y'all better give Ryan some hearts. Y'all better heart it up in here. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I love that idea. So that free concert.
And then most people will be like, why is this dude doing a free concert? Like, he's tripping. He's not, he's doing this for free and all this. Not realizing I'm using this to build my list and give value and build a tribe and build an audience. So that creates raving fans. So when my album comes out, I'm going to sell out.
Come on. That is so juicy. So juicy. So the problem I'm solving is I'm playing for your inspiration. As I play prophetically, what's going to happen is ideas and blueprints are going to begin to download to you for your business, because I'm a minstrel, and when the minstrel plays and when the minstrel sings, then prophetic things start to happen. Come on. Water that's been like dried up is going to begin to overflow. So I'm solving a problem for you. I love it. Keep going. I ain't interrupt no more. Keep going. Okay, maybe a little bit more. That was so good, Ryan. What else? Give me another strategy, Ryan. You got.
And then from there, because I look at this whole funnel thing in kind of like 3 main parts. We talked about 2 of them kind of already. The first part is actually the awareness, people even knowing that you exist, having enough visitors. A lot of us, that I've seen, entrepreneurs that I've worked with, is like, well, I didn't get the success that I wanted. And I look, well, you didn't even have enough people actually see what you're offering, So that's the first thing. The second thing is, once someone does find out about you, what's that process look like? Are you nurturing them? Are you capturing them? Are you building a relationship? Are you trying to sell too early? Are you building know, like, and trust? And then from there, what does your follow-up look like? So if someone does join your email list, how many of us that have email lists where you had a lead magnet, but then you get people in your email list and you never email them? You got people sitting in a database in an Excel spreadsheet or something like that you never talk to. Or you get someone to buy from you, but you don't ask them to buy again. You don't, follow up with them. You don't ask them for a review or a testimonial or a referral or something like that. So that automation piece and that follow-up piece is extremely important as well, because it's easy to get a customer, but it's a lot harder to sustain a customer and get new customers and get more people coming. The automation piece as well. And just have that follow-up, nurturing, and stuff like that. And all this can be automated. You don't have to like manually do this stuff.
Right. I love that. And so sales funnels is so important because it takes your customers on your journey for your buying process. And so we're talking about scaling to billions, going beyond millions, right? Going beyond 6 figures, but really becoming the billionaires that God has for us. We've got to start thinking about sales funnels and how our people are going to get to us. That is so important. And so proper sales funnels will turn website visitors into email subscribers, and email subscribers into customers, and customers into repeat customers. And so we're talking about expansion. And so let's just talk about the spirit of sabotage. Every time you get ready to grow in your business, every time you start talking about expansion, and something always happens to block you and to keep you from scaling and to keep you from expanding, you gotta pray and ask God, is there a spirit of sabotage lurking on you or somewhere near you? Because that enemy of ours is trying to block us and keep us from dominating in whatever industry we are in. And so there is an enemy of our soul that does not want us to expand, because as we expand, as we position ourselves in our funnels for more people to come to us, we're going to be doing what? Taking more dominion. As the kingdom of God expands, we have more clients, more customers, more money coming in. That means more philanthropy, more people that we can help. Come on, y'all, that's a dominion mindset. And so one thing that sabotages us is not having our systems in place. That's what Ryan is here talking about right now. He's talking about our funnels. And so if you've been shying away from it, look, y'all, listen, I'm stepping on my own toes. There's some things I need to get together. If you've been shying away from it, you gotta beware of the spirit of sabotage. Another thing is hiding. Come on, we haven't been putting our products out there. We got programs, we got strategies, we got stuff that's going to help our people in this season, but we haven't been putting ourselves out there. We've been playing small, right? That's a spirit of sabotage. Also, not showing up in power. So now you're showing up, but you're kind of showing up a little willy-nilly. You're kind of showing up and you're shy. God says, not in this season. When he told us to have dominion, when you look up dominion, that means to dominate. So when you show up, you got to show up and show out for the kingdom of God. It's time out for the world having all the things that God wanted for us to have. Come on. So when you show up, you got to show up in power. And if you're not showing up like that, showing up prepared, knowing your subject like nobody else knows your subject. Look, are there even any other mindset coaches? I mean, I don't know who they are, right? Because I'm dominating in my lane, right? Are there any other funnels doctors? Ryan ain't never heard of nobody else working on funnels because he is on top of his game. So you got to study your craft. If you are in a particular genre in the area of music, you need to be a category king in that genre of music. If you are in a travel business, you need to pay attention to what's happening in all the other travel businesses, and you need to show up in power. I don't care about a pandemic. There are billionaires traveling right now, and millionaires traveling right now, and six-figuraires traveling right now. So you need to show up in power. It doesn't matter what else is going on around you, but you were created to dominate. Come on, I see you. I see you, Alexis. You are dominating. Come on. Come on. And another thing we're doing to sabotage ourselves is to be scared. Don't be scared. To be scared. Billionaire. Come on. I'm breaking off all kinds of chains off your mind right now. I dare you to type, I will be the first billionaire in my family. Your children are dependent on you becoming a billionaire. Your children's children and your children's children's children, they are dependent on you to become a billionaire in this season. You can't be afraid of what God has for you. Come on. And then thinking that you won't be able to scale. Like I hear Ryan talking. I hear him saying it, that, I need to get my funnels in place. But now maybe he ain't talking to me because I'm in this particular business and maybe funnels don't apply to me. Listen, we are talking to you. I don't care if you don't have but 300 followers right now. I don't care. Listen, if you have even been homeless or in a homeless situation right now, listen, Tyler Perry is a model for us. He was homeless, but now he is on the Black billionaires list in the 7 Black billionaires in the United States of America, and he is in the 614 to 800 billionaires in the United States of America. And he said he was positioned as a billionaire so he can help somebody else to cross. How many of you were called to help somebody else to cross? That's who I am. You can call me Harriet. You can call me Moses. You can call me Noah if you want to. But I was created to help somebody else to cross. How many of you going to cross with me? How many of you going to cross with me? Come on. Sure. Look at Joseph. He went from the pit to the prison to the palace, making billionaire decisions, and he was able to help his family to cross. Come on. So that's what tonight is about. But listen, Ryan ain't even give y'all a snippet of what he's going to do March 26, March 27, March 28. You need to get your ticket for the first Billionaire Conference right now. If you were scared before, if you were thinking, well, I haven't even made, 5 figures in my business yet, or I haven't even made $500 in my business yet. Right now, all I have is a t-shirt and a t-shirt idea, but I don't even have a funnel, and you were thinking that this is not for you. I hope tonight has shown you that God is speaking to you in this season, that you will be the first billionaire in your family, and that this whole movement was designed with you in mind. Come on. You were attracted to this live on tonight because you know that it's something greater for you. You know that it's something more for you. You know that God has called you to the masses, even though you're only looking at 10 views on your videos right now. But you know something on the inside is like, I know that there has to be more. I've been through hell in my life. Come on, I suffer all kinds of losses, but I will not give up. I know that there has to be more for me right now. I'm not too old. It's not too late. I bind the spirit of depression. I bind the spirit of rejection. I bind the spirit of resentment. I bind the spirit of bitterness. Those have no place for where we are going. But we are going up in this season. Come on, come on, come on. I dare you to put an up emoji down there right now. I'm going up, up, up. Come on, I'm pulling you up right now. Jesus.
Whoa, that's heavy. I don't know how I followed that up, but what came to my mind, what you are speaking, is really having that burning desire.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have that burning desire, because it's going to be times where it gets tough.
Yeah.
If you're getting into business just to make money, you're going to struggle, because a lot of times, not saying, of course, we want to make money. We're going to be billionaires. I'm going to be the first billionaire in my family. But it's not just trying to be the first billionaire just to have a lot of money.
That's right.
It's about being the first billionaire to be able to definitely make a difference in my family's life, generations to come, and also make a difference in the world. It's not just about saying I have a lot of money. So you definitely have to have that burning desire to be successful, which means no matter what, I am going to be successful. No matter what, I will be the first billionaire in my family. I don't care what happens with my business, with my family, as long as I'm still breathing. As long as you give me Wi-Fi, I could be sitting in the middle of the street in a homeless shelter. If you give me Wi-Fi, I will make that money back and more and become the first billionaire in my family.
Come on. Reverend Ryan. And I hear you quoting Think and Grow Rich. I hear you quoting Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill says you have to have a burning desire, because you can pretty much give it up. You can pretty much give up the billions if you don't have that burning desire on the inside of you. And it's so much bigger than us. It's so much bigger than a fat bank account. Come on, y'all. This is about purpose. And so you got to have a purpose-driven mindset in order to manifest these billions. You got to have this burning desire. It doesn't matter if I suffered the greatest loss in my life. My child is no longer with me. I cannot lie down and die, but I shall live and declare the works of the Lord. I shall live and declare that I am the first billionaire in my family. But if you don't have a burning desire, life will literally take you out. Come on, come on, come on. See, I love it when Ryan said, if you just give me some Wi-Fi, look, even if you don't have Wi-Fi, you better go to that library.
Right.
McDonald's and these places that's got some free Wi-Fi, but the desire has to be on the inside of you. And the first desire, it's got to be for the kingdom first. I'm seeking you first, God. I'm seeking the kingdom and your righteousness first, God. But second, I'm coming for my billions. Come on, come on, come on. He never told you to be wealthy. He just said, don't love it above him. Come on, come on. It's not the wealth, because you're going to use that same wealth just like Joseph to bring a whole nation out of bondage. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. How many of you want to feed the homeless like me and my bestie Montre and my sister Paula? How many of you have a mission to feed the homeless? How many of you got some centers for transition for people who were in prison that you're supposed to be building? How many of you supposed to have real estate all over this land so you can help other people? You got to have your billions, because in Ecclesiastes, the word says that money answers everything. And so your billions is going to help you solve the problem that God created you to solve. Come on, come on. This whole movement is about your purpose, and it's about kingdom advancement. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Whew. We ain't giving y'all all the juice tonight now.
Now, haven't already, make sure you get your ticket, because this is literally a little snippet just tipping the iceberg of everything that we're going to cover. I'm preparing a great presentation for everyone. So you got to be signed up for the conference to get access to that presentation and more. So many dynamic speakers. I'm just grateful. I want to definitely thank you publicly for allowing me to speak. But if you have not gotten your ticket already, make sure you get that.
Oh, team, y'all come on and drop that ticket link right now so people can go and get their tickets right now. Come on, Shakita, seek first the kingdom, then give me my billion. You better say that. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta have a Joshua and Caleb mentality. We can go in and possess the land. We can certainly take it. Come on, come on. Come on, that's the attitude right there. I'm taking back everything that belongs to me in this season, and that includes my billions. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So this conference is about positioning you and preparing you. It's about helping to develop your mindset and your skill set so that you can scale your business. It's a journey. It's a process. Look, but the thing about Tyler Perry is, I think he said he was homeless about 8 times, but he would not give up on the process and on the journey. And so this isn't about becoming a billionaire overnight. Yeah, but this is about, do you have staying power? Come on, come on.
The first part of being a billionaire is thinking like one.
Thinking like
you don't even have the mindset, then none of what we're talking about is going to make sense.
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to drop for now.
Come on, come on, come on. I see billionaire Bernie is in the house. Come on. And somebody said pin the registration link. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't say pin it. Lord, how you do some pinning. Okay.
We'll get the link to you.
Thank you so much. I'm fancy. Matre, I have pinned the link. I have pinned the link. So, y'all, I truly enjoyed this tonight. I'm telling you, this whole thing is about expansion. Come on, because when you expand, the whole kingdom is going to expand through you. This movement is powerful. If you want to be a part of this movement, even as a sponsor, go ahead and buy your ticket and then shoot me a DM if you want. I just want to bless the movement. Yeah, I'm going to be there. You want to make sure you are there on VIP night, because when that Christy Jackson Muhammad is a sales beast, you gotta be there on Friday on VIP night, because she's gonna be dropping all the billionaire sales strategy that you need. So you gotta get a VIP ticket, right? So this whole weekend is a movement. And so you want to get your VIP ticket, but then if you also want to just support the movement, you can ask me for the sponsor links and I will hook you up. Ryan also has the sponsor links in his email, so he can copy it and paste it to anybody else who wants to support this kingdom movement. This is the first billionaire movement. I'm getting the trademark right now, working on the t-shirt designs. Y'all, when I tell you we about to blow up.
I'm just happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
I'm so blessed to have you. All right, so Ryan, you know I'll talk to you in a minute. And everybody else, I love y'all. Get your tickets right now. Team, I love you. I bless God for you. Matre, Shakita, Katrina, Paula, Rhonda. I hope I got everybody. All right, love y'all. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
The benediction, Reverend Ryan, before we go?
Yep.
You want to do the benediction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, Ryan.
Go ahead.
No, I was talking to you.
Oh.
I want to do the benediction before we.
Well, I want to close it out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, well, I just want to thank everyone for being on the live tonight. You know, I know everyone is so busy, so thank you all so much for just showing up. Make sure you definitely get your ticket. I hope everyone's listening to what I'm saying, because this is the stuff that they don't teach you in business class. You know, this is the stuff that they don't teach you getting the MBA. I knew someone who got an MBA from Stanford, Ivy League, you know, high institution, and he said he never had a course on sales. Never learned how to sell anything. You know, so that's why I just love sharing this information, because this is really going to help you drive and grow your business, because entrepreneurship is a key way to become the first billionaire in your family. I know there are people talking about a lot of different stuff at the conference. I know probably going to be real estate experts, you know, of course, wealth experts, finance experts. But entrepreneurship is definitely another way to just really, really drive more people into your business, you know, more revenue, more customers. So that's what I'm coming to speak about. So thank you so much. Everyone, get your ticket. I'm excited to be there. Even if I wasn't speaking, I would have a ticket. So just thank you so much, everyone. You have a great night.
Thank you. Good night. Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
They say, bless you, man of God. Oh, God, Lord have mercy. That is hilarious, isn't it, Ryan? That's so good.
Be the funnel pastor next, not the funnel doctor.
Oh, God, that is hilarious. All right. I hate to leave. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.